Up+Adam.
Tractor systems are offline.
We are Beyond FM.
Beyond FM.
The future of broadcasting is here.
Up+Adam with Adam Montiel. It's community content from Concentrate. It's Up+Adam with Adam Montiel.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Yes, some say life is just where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
Happy Friday, and thank you so much for being Up+Adam. My name is Adam Montiel. Now, we know wine people. Wine people are competitive. Pickleball people, they're competitive. So what happens when 10 wineries from Paso, Napa, Washington, New Zealand, the Malibu coast, and beyond trade the tasting room for the pickleball court? You get Sip Dink, Southern California's first winery versus winery pickleball showdown, complete with 50 plus players, 20 courts, grand tasting of wine. All these wineries going to be bringing bottles out there, food, music, and some very serious bragging rights. Coming up, I like to call him a creative disruptor. I like this guy a lot. Grape Night's founder, Naushad Huda, joins us to explain why drinkers and dinkers, they've been the same crowd all along, in his opinion. How guests can play alongside actual winemakers, and why the future of wine may be less about making it, quote, approachable, and more about making it human. Plus, we ask the man behind the tournament the most important question of all: how good is his pickleball game? The answer might surprise you. Naushad Huda is coming up in just a few minutes on Up+Adam. Looking forward to it. Great guy. What a great idea, too. And we got a couple Paso wineries that are participating in this, including Bianchi, Lone Madrone. Before we get into our chat with Naushad, I want to tell you about downtown parking. Look, I know downtown slow parking, it's never been easy. It's always been a pain in the ass. But just guess what? We've done our share to fix it. Me and my friends at restaurants like La Esquina, Mama's Meatball, Mistura. These guys, well, they did it all. They're paying for your parking. Complete validation down there. Go eat at some of these restaurants like La Esquina, Mama's Meatball, Mistura, those bold Peruvian flavors. Park, eat, validate, done. It's so easy. You can get all the details. Go to slowfreeparking.com. You can link to all those restaurants. I thank them for supporting being Up+Adam. And check out the website. See what you think. We vibe coded it. We made that. Slowfreeparking.com. Check it out.
It's Up+Adam with Adam Montiel.
All right, Naushad Huda is a strategist, strategery. I can't believe I bummed that one up. He's a strategist, a storyteller, also the founder of Grape Night, where he has built a community around winemaker pop-ups, insider experiences, and a fresh way of connecting people to the stories behind the bottle. You know, I do this every day of my life, so I find what he does very interesting, and I'm very into his way of doing it. Now, he's bringing together 10 wineries, 60 some odd players, 20 courts, food, music, a DJ, and a grand tasting for Sip Dink, Southern California's first winery versus winery pickleball tournament. And not just anywhere. This is the first time anything like this has happened. It's bold, it's fun. It might just prove that wine people and pickleball people, they've been the same crowd all along. Welcome, man. Appreciate you a lot, Naushad. Thanks for being Up+Adam.
I appreciate your time, Adam. What's happening?
You are like this, I'm excited to talk about this event. And I've always had this really cool rapport with you and I find you as like this creative disruptor that's about making wine more approachable, modern, accessible. And I just love your vibe and what you're coming up with this weekend. I mean, I don't know how many bottles you were in when you came up with wine and pickleball, but it seems like just enough that it's brilliant.
Thanks. It's whether it's brilliant or not will be decided after this weekend, but it's at least interesting enough to do and to spend time putting together. But yeah, I think first of all, it is the world's first pickleball wine tournament. No one's ever done something like this together. And really the hypothesis, Adam, of this whole event was, I do believe that people that drink wine are actually the same people who play pickleball. And the thought that people may have is like, oh, that's an older generation. or that's like older people, but that's not true. If you actually watch professional pickleball or like pickleball players, they span the age range. Like there is no, cutoff, so to speak. And I think the same thing is with wine. And so I think those two communities need to really collide, but do so in a very natural and organic way, which is what Sip Dink, our first annual tournament, is about.
I think you're so onto something. We just came out of our event, our 5th annual Pink Drink, and we're at the Elks, we're at the pool, 30 producers, right? And there's people who are 28, there's people who are 68, there are people in between, and that span of demo is in the pool, on the lawn, like they're a little bit of everyone everywhere. And you're right, these are wine people, these are tasting people. So how are you setting this up? Obviously, you could, maybe at some point you could, I don't know if you're still taking participants, probably too late now, but you're taking spectators. So who is this for, and how did people get involved in it?
Okay. Here's the best part. There are 10 wineries that are going to have their own pickleball team. You can join one of their teams, play alongside their winemakers, and battle against other wineries. These are wineries from Napa, from Paso, from Washington, from New Zealand, from Malibu Coast, from Walla Walla. So these are winemakers and wineries that have put themselves out there to compete against other wineries for a trophy in pickleball. So you can join one of those teams and play. Now, if you don't want to play, you just want to come and spectate, you can buy a spectator ticket and you can watch all the matches. One of our presenting sponsors, which is called the Rad Life, they're a content creation company. They're going to have a live podcast studio. We have the nation's largest Mercedes-Benz dealership out there doing some cars. There's other activations happening with DJ and music and food all day. So it's more than just like a tournament. And then, of course, afterwards, there's a grand tasting of all those 10 wineries.
No way. I love this.
Yeah.
What a great idea. Tell me where
Thank you.
Where did the light bulb go off? How did this all come together?
I don't know where the light bulb came off, but I'm constantly trying to research. Like by day, I think you know this, or maybe you don't. But I'm a strategist. I work for a large global consulting firm, and my life is always around figuring out for large enterprise customers what is the next thing that's going to make consumers happy. And for me, that's my mindset. And I love wine. I'm geeky about wine. I love the culture of wine. I love the history and the people in wine. I think I was getting tired of people saying who wine is not for, and I think all those notions need to be challenged. And the way to challenge and to use your word disruptor, the way to disrupt it is to do it in a very natural, organic, and intentional way. And so pickleball to me, which is the fastest growing sport in America, Newport Beach has the largest private member pickleball club in the world. It's called TTC. It's called the Newport Beach Tennis and Pickleball Club. It's in the heart of Newport Beach on PCH. It's the largest club in the world. ESPN has cameras there, etc. So why not do it here? Why not do it there? Why not get some incredible wineries involved? Some wineries, by the way, Adam, they have a pickleball court behind their winery.
They're already taking this pretty seriously. I love it. That's great. Which ones do? I'm curious. Who's that?
Whitehall Lane has one up in Napa. Sebastian, like there are some wineries that go and travel for pickleball tournaments. They're winemakers and vintners.
Who knew?
And then you know our buddy Jordan and Lucas and those guys from Lone Madrone.
Yes.
They're highly competitive.
This is going to be fun. You also have Bianchi from Paso up there.
Yeah. So
They're
Todd's coming down. They're super fun. Todd is great. Their winemaker, their owner, Bo. I don't think he's playing, but I'm sure he'll be there because, they're here in Orange County.
Right.
They have a tasting room in Laguna Beach as well, which is great. And then we have some really, really competitive people. We have a winery coming from New Zealand whose owner happens to be here in Newport Beach. And he's like, yeah, I'm coming down. We'll play this. So, winemakers are competitive in their craft by nature, and so are athletes. And so I think bringing those two people together just makes sense.
What about, you're such a great ambassador for this area and for Paso, being down there and all the places that you know from here. But it's really not just Paso. Lots of different wine regions are lucky to have you in their corner. What is it about encouraging people to taste, get out there, taste the terroir, taste the place, and let's also, when we're down here where we live, let's have fun with it too. Yeah,
I think getting people to taste is actually the second thing. I think the first thing in order to get them to taste is getting them hooked on the winery and the people and the stories. Because once you start to understand and once you get introduced to the people behind the label, and again, your podcast does an exceptional job of that. Once you get interested in the people behind the label, then you're like, yeah, I'll taste their wines. I have a connection to them. I can feel them as a human being. And that's what gets us excited as people. And there's so many stories in the wine world, as you obviously know. There's so many stories in the wine world, and no matter what flavor of human being you are, you can find something that's similar to your story or something you can relate to in the wine world. So I think the first part is making it human. You know, the word approachable and all this is fine, but it's making wine human, because that's what wine is. It is a very human thing.
Tell us about Saturday. How do people still get involved? What is still available to get involved in?
Yeah.
And give us a lowdown on how do we get tickets.
Yeah. Grapenight.com, GRAPENIGHT.com. The event is called Sip Dink. There are spectator tickets available, and there are maybe a couple of player tickets available. Don't quote me on that. But there are spectator tickets available, and it's just going to be an awesome day. You know, again, there's DJ, music, food, matches, sponsor activation. It's a whole thing that's going on. It's not just...
It sounds like such a blast.
It's going to be dope.
Yeah,
I cannot
wait.
Be something. It'll be something. And the goal...
Might be dope. It might be something. No, it's going to be awesome. Look, I think just with your kind of class A and panache to this, it's going to be an awesome event. You have a ton of relationships all over. I mean, you're very talented at what you do. I've had you on the show with the books that you've written. What else
Thanks.
are you? I mean, I'm sure you're very knee deep into this right now. What else have you been into? What else can we promote of some of your work?
I appreciate it. I mean, so under Grape Night, we're really doing three things, right? One is this annual tournament called Sip Dink, which, hopefully will be in multiple cities next year. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. Number two, the thing that's been our kind of bread and butter, our foundation, is doing winemaker pop-ups, which is bringing the winemaker and their tasting room experience to the people. So to date, we've done almost 100 of these events with different winemakers over the last 4 years. They're limited to 45 people in mostly Orange County, now expanding to LA. So these winemaker pop-ups are super fun and exciting, and we've had a lot of fabulous Paso winemakers come down. The third thing that we're doing is we're opening up and have an insider club for Grape Night, which answers the question of, hey, Adam, I'm going to Paso Robles, where should I go? How many times do you get that question asked?
Sure, ton.
Right? I get it asked all the time about different regions as well. And so our insider club is, here's the wineries that we've already vetted for you. And once you join the insider club, you're going to get complimentary tastings for 2 at those wineries. So not only is your weekend planned out for Napa, Paso, Sonoma, you name it, but you're not going to be paying for those tastings because those wineries want you there. So those are partnerships that we have with wineries that are already in place. So those are the real 3 things we're doing under Grape Night. Just trying to have some fun with it and bring people to those wine regions because I believe in them and I believe in these wineries.
Yeah.
And also bring the wineries to the people.
Legit, man. That is awesome. I can't wait to see next year's Sip Dink because I know it's going to be a huge success. I do know. Nice. I can see this is probably already going to be in other places by next year. And I'm just bummed to be able to miss this weekend. But, man, and you gave me enough time, too, for and I know you will for next year. I can't wait to be involved. This sounds like such a fun afternoon. And I know with you involved, it's just going to be sick. So, yeah, I wish you luck, but it's not fair to people who need it, dude. You're gonna kill it.
I appreciate it. I think next year means to do one in spring, maybe up in Slow County. You find me a pickleball club, brother. We'll make this happen up there.
Let's go because I mean, how many courts do you need though? I mean, we have a couple. I feel like the Avila Beach Athletic Club, maybe the Pismo, maybe they got some pickleball. How many courts do you need?
We have reserved for Saturday 20 courts.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know if a place has 20 courts here. That place has got 20 courts?
No, this place has over 36 courts, plus tennis.
Whoa.
TTC it is the spot. It is the largest. People come from all over the world to freaking play here. This is
like tennis and pickleball. Wow. And it's right there on PCH. What a footprint, huh?
It's fabulous, and the owner, Sean Bollettieri, and his wife Valentina are just exceptional human beings in terms of being part of the community. They do a lot of charity work as well, and philanthropy work, and using their club as a vehicle for people. So
how's your pickleball game?
I don't play pickleball.
You're like, I'll be behind the scenes.
It's no different than I don't make wine. I just enjoy it.
Yeah, no, for real. For sure.
Same thing.
No, I get you. Well, good, man.
Yeah. How are you doing otherwise? You good? How's your pickleball game, Adam? Let's talk about this.
I do have a set. I'm okay at it. I mean, I know people are the scene is getting very competitive, and you know, the outfits. I mean, people getting super into it now. It's pretty incredible. But yeah, no, it's certainly fun. Smaller. It's like live. It's like, you know how everyone does like backyard Jenga and like backyard tic-tac-toe or whatever, or Connect Four. It's like backyard ping pong. You know,
yeah,
it's like ping pong, but like human. Like it's pretty cool, and it's great exercise.
It is good exercise. Oh, by the way, I will say the winning team.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask you that.
The winning team gets a customized paddle for that winery to take back and put into their tasting room.
Cool. As
well as all members of that team get brand new premium paddles from a high-end pickleball paddle company called Carbon, CRBN. I think those paddles are like $300 or something per paddle.
Damn, that's pretty cool.
So that's really cool of Carbon to do that, and to customize a paddle for the winning team. So, you know, maybe it'll be a Paso.
I love that.
Takes that paddle.
I'm hoping it's going to be I'm thinking it's going to be Bianchi. It's going to be Loma Drone. So, but everyone loves hardware. You know, we love hardware. Is there any kind of like trophy or medal, or how are we doing? What is it?
It's a customized paddle.
Oh, I get it. So that's like sweet. There you go.
Yeah. In addition to all the players getting.
Yeah, that's incredible. I love it. Well, Sip and Dink, it's coming up, the first ever this weekend. You can get involved. We'll put links in the show notes. But grapenight.com, GRAPE night, grapenight.com. That's it, right?
Yep, that's it. Yeah, that's kind of it, man.
Naushad, brother, I always appreciate connecting with you. This was a fun chat.
No, you're always the best in being so open to letting people come on your platform. So thank you so much.
Of course, you're a friend, and I appreciate you. And, dude, rock it. It's going to be fun this weekend.
Thanks, my man.
Some say life's where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
Naushad, always a blast. Get to grapenight.com. All the info for this weekend's shenanigans. This court is absolutely beautiful. So nice. Can't wait to check out this event. All right, I want to thank our friends Mountaineer for being Up and Adam. These guys have been doing it over 50 years. Can you imagine having a big box store come in? You've been doing your thing for like 40 some odd years, and all of a sudden a big box store comes around the hill from you? They didn't sweat it. These guys know what's up. Josh and Lindsay Herring, the absolute best, helping generations of locals get outside at all skill levels. Hiking, camping, climbing. Check out their sister store, The Switchback, a couple doors down. Buy and sell your used gear. I don't know, maybe you want to rent a Yeti cooler for camping this weekend at Kalama. Maybe you want to get a sleeping pad. You want to rent one. Or you want to go buy a new Patagucci jacket. Get in there. Go check out our friends. It's not transactional. You're seen in there. Remember, it's not a big box store. They're local. The Mountain Air, San Luis Obispo. Also, don't forget Benny's Pizza, last day of the week for that sick happy hour, 4:30 to 6:30, 3.5 domestic cans, $2 off premium beer and wine, plus food specials that just hit the spot. And you know, for like having 30 some odd places that do pizza in this area, it is so cool. There's only one Benny's. You get that Detroit style, that thick ass, crispy, pan fired, majestic crust, sauce on top or bottom, who cares? Flavors in every single bite. Check out Benny's Pizza. Call them up. Order up. 439-3838. Benny's Pizza, San Luis Obispo. All right. Want to thank our friends Moonshiner Collective for being original music on the show. Start Again. They're going to be on the show next week, talking about their August 14th concert, their Under the Moon concert series. Looking forward to it. I thank them profusely, profoundly for our original music on the show. It's called Start Again. Stream it wherever. Of course, moonshinercollective.com. Also want to thank you for connecting here, rating, reviewing, subscribing, sharing the show with a friend. It helps a ton. Really helps people discover this community. So thank you. The show, of course, recorded at my SlowCal studios in the heart of San Luis Obispo County, California. SlowCal, where the wine is world class, the people are real, and life is too beautiful to rush. Returns well taken. Visit slowcal.com. That's SLOCAL, slowcal.com. All right, I wish you a wonderful weekend. Back on Monday, lots of big shows next week. Looking forward to it. Till then, have a great weekend. Stay cool. I'm Adam Montiel. Thanks again for being Up and Adam.
Some say life's where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again. Let's start again. We'll start again. Let's start again.